Good morning. I was just about to ding my bell, get some of this energy going. I try not to start the camera excuse me, before I'm ready, but Spirit was like, get on there, girl. Get on there. People can skip that beginning part if they want to. So, hello. I hope you're doing well. This is Spiritual Teacher for You. And I'm here to give you guys a message to the collective. I have been getting like weird phrases in my head, which I'm really bad about writing them down when they come in. So I've had several like weird little, just those like cliche phrases come in my head, and now none of them are coming up. So I'm hoping they'll come up during the reading. If they are meant for you guys, they might just be meant for me. So that's why I'm not going to go ahead and just blow them all over. I'll let Spirit bring it to me if it's meant for you guys, okay? So I'm opening up now to Spirit. Letting go of my own. Okay, what does the collective need to know today at this time? This is a timeless reading I'm hearing, so whenever you come across it, it is meant for you. All right, so we have the star coming on out, reverse though. And then we have the Page of Pentacles upright. Let's get one more. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Well, you've lost hope on something, but but with both of these coming out, I don't know a clearer way that Spirit could be like, don't worry. Like, don't worry, because you've got plenty coming towards you. There's new opportunities here. There's a lot to do with your finances. Excuse me. Yeah, the throat here feels like that you're not being completely honest with yourself or trusting your voice for some reason. I'm getting a lot of blue, which is the throat chakra. That could also be Archangel Michael, which this is Archangel Gabriel, but I am definitely feeling Archangel Michael's presence. I forgot to blow out my incense, so it was burning like crazy. So with the Judgment card coming on out, there may be an opportunity, but it's going to take your discernment whether this is the direction you want to go in. Yeah, I see that it might give you some anxiety, like, is this really what I want to do? Is that really what I'm really trying to do in life? And with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands coming on out here, all right, Spirit, let's give them. This must be your energy. I'm feeling it's very back and forth, wishy-washy, like not really knowing, not wanting to make a decision, not wanting to commit fully. It's like you want the decision to be made for you. Maybe that's how you've always operated in the past, is like it's been forced upon you, or you allowed other people to say what was right for you. And this is you taking ownership of your life and deciding what's best for you. Yeah. What do you want to go after? And it's so much Pentacles energy here. So these could be earth signs that I'm dealing with. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I feel like I'm just staring at the cards because I feel like a message is going to jump out at me. Oh, that's what it feels like to me, is like maybe an opportunity is going to jump out at you. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and with the Seven of Pentacles came the Three of Swords. So This feels like to me there may be something you've really put your all into, like you've really invested in. Um, and you've seen some growth. This is another card of planning too. I've gotten 2 cards now for planning. Let's get more information on this 3 of Swords here. This heartbreak. I'm hearing some things just aren't meant to be. Here's 2 of Wands. More decisions to be made. So some of you might be starting a business and there's a lot of decisions to be made about it. And that causes you a lot of anxiety because you don't want to make the wrong decision. I'm hearing Spirit say ask for guidance and be willing to look for the signs to help you. Oh, there's an ambulance going right now. My dog is howling and I wasn't sure what that was. Interesting. So, yes, Spirit will make it very clear. If you're worried about that, Spirit would make it very clear to you which decision is for your highest path. I have been feeling the energy of needing to let things go all morning. And that is confirmed by my cat Tweet going to use the litter box right now. So there are definitely things you will be letting go of as you move forward in this leadership position, as you move forward trying to build your business up, as you move forward with this new opportunity. You're going to have to let some things go, and that is heartbreaking for you. But it creates room to make better decisions in the future. And the only reason you're struggling so hard right now to make decisions is because of what you're still trying to hold on to. This could be a person, a place, a location, a job that you've put a lot into. Like you've invested a lot. I feel like you have invested a lot into what you're currently your current situation, and so it's been very difficult for you to let it go. So with that pink moon that we just had, that full moon, there is still the energy lingering in the air of being able to let things go, surrendering them. And I put a post on TikTok about what it means to actually let something go. You know, we say it so easily, just let it go. Okay, well, that's a process, right? And letting go means no longer attaching your value to it. Or, no longer attaching your value and worth to the thing that you're not wanting to let go. Letting go means allowing the universe to... It's kind of like when there's a kid in the classroom, because I was a teacher, right? And there's a kid in the classroom where you've tried everything you possibly can, and finally you're just like, you go to your principal and you say, we're just not getting along. I don't feel like I'm the best fit for this child. This has never happened to me before, but I've seen it happen. And would you please, is there something you can do? So it's almost like that teacher tried everything they could, and then finally they just give it up and say, what can we do? What can I do? And the principal decides to move that child to another classroom, which I have been part of a child moving from one class into my classroom. Yeah, that was an interesting year. Probably one of my most memorable years, to be honest. So, when you give it up to Spirit, allow them to take care of it. It is no longer your issue. This is when you go. You may be sitting in the thick of it. You're sitting right in the thick of everything, in the middle of it all. But when you just let it go to Spirit, to the universe, to God, whoever, whatever you believe in, and you say, I have done everything I could do with this. I don't know anything else I can do. I feel like I'm beating my head up against a wall. I give it to you. I give it to you. Let you do what you think is best to do. I trust that what you do with it will be what needs to be done with it. And then that's it. And you continue to move forward in the hope and the faith and the confidence that it will be taken care of. Okay? 10 of Wands, yes. Like I said, it's like you're beating your head up against a wall with trying to make something work that's just not working. And there's this, I can feel pride and ego getting in the way. Like you wanted to do something so bad. You wanted to be the one to make a difference, right? You wanted to be the one to overcome this thing. Some things aren't meant to overcome. Some things are meant to be let go, you know? And you're right. There is a different energy. So there's almost this discernment of that we have to decide, is this something I need to overcome and I'm just making excuses? Or is this something that I need to just let go and let's see what happens? Surrender to the flow of the universe and see what happens. Yeah. So for some of you, this is leading to a partner. This could be romantic. This could be platonic. This could be a business partner. With the Magician coming out right behind that, it's almost like Spirit's little nod or little nudge saying, you know, you can manifest. You can manifest what you want. So, and with this partner coming in, it feels like they are someone powerful to manifest with. Like focused intention is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing prayer. I see people holding hands. I see people chanting. So it's almost like you and this partner understand that energies, that Spirit wants us to work with the energies that are available on Earth, or around us. And this partner is someone who also believes in working with those energies. Yeah, there's that energy I was feeling of being in the weeds. When you're manifesting, that's a reminder that when you're manifesting, for some people, especially earth signs, which is a lot of earth energy I was feeling, they tend to look around them and go, well, this is what I see. And it's like, that's all. They cut it off right there. They're very, logical, and what's in front of them, I believe it when I see it kind of thing. And Spirit is saying you can't see it if you're in the middle of it. So what you've got to do is you've got to use the power of your imagination. You've got to use the power of your intuition. You've got to use the power of being able to, it's your imagination. I just got that, like, we used to write stories or come up with things all the time as kids. Where'd that go? We didn't linger on it long enough to create the stories that we came up with. Thank goodness, because I don't necessarily want a monster under my bed or anything like that. The monster under my bed now is a 1-year-old kitten. He is a little monster sometimes. So, the stories that you used to tell yourself, you did it with fun. And that's the energy Spirit feels like to me they're encouraging, is like having fun with imagining your future, or having fun with it. 2 of Pentacles, more Pentacle energy. I'm getting hot, you guys. Like hot. Wow, what is that? Especially around my shoulders. Okay, so it does feel like with the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles, that you've been carrying something for way too long here, and you can feel it every day. Every day it's burning. Every day your shoulders are tired. Every day I just see you with, you probably do have all kinds of shoulders and neck issues because you're trying to hold everything up when it's time, and I feel it's time to let something go. Balance is coming back in. Okay. Yes. Yes. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. So we've got, listen to these numbers: Two of Wands, 10 of Wands, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So you've got twos and tens and nines. You know what that's the energy of? That's the energy of completing a cycle and starting a new one. And two is about merging and balance and partnership and the Fool. This is just confirmation you're starting something brand new. I mean, brand new. You haven't done it before. You've never done it before. So what comes with never doing something before? Nerves. Being anxious, not knowing, being nervous, fear. So this is, I'm just checking my messages because I am expecting someone. So it feels like to me, this is so interesting actually. I had like my email message, a calendar message, then email message, right? So it was like a M, calendar, M, right? And then all of a sudden the M moved over next to the other M and the calendar was on the side. So the two M's joined. So it just, out of the signs, it's 9/11 right now, that 11, and then there's that 9. It just feels like you are merging with a very divine partner. This feels to me like it could be a very profound business partnership for some of you, but I also definitely feel the beginning of a new love. As in, what you're being asked to let go right now is an old relationship that is no longer good for you. It's just not got the energy that you're moving forward with. You can release them with love. It doesn't have to be a bad situation. You can release them with love. For some of you, I do feel like they are going to make it difficult for you to leave this because they've been really, they've been, I don't want to use that word, but it's coming so strongly, mooching off your good energy. And they don't know that they are, but they know that when you're not around, they don't feel as good as when they are around you. So you know if they're mooching off you, if they're not also providing the same amount of positive energy for you. You know, you may be a light to them, but are they a light to you? Are they someone that lifts you up and makes you feel good about yourself? Are they someone who fills you with joy? Are they someone who accepts, just accepts you and all you? There's just a huge difference between a meant for you relationship and a relationship that's no longer working. Okay. I feel like there was more to that just now. Hold on. So I definitely feel a powerful merging of two energies coming together. And with this merging is, some of you may be moving together, but there's a lot of passion and action and excitement in this new opportunity and relationship. Gosh, I feel like y'all are going to go on so many adventures together. I'm actually getting a little choked up here. What is that? So Knight of Cups is here coming towards you with ideas, bringing in a message. This could be romance, knight in shining armor type deal. Not that you need that, but like someone to come in and kind of affirm everything you've been feeling, right? Oh yeah, look at this. 4 of Wands. That's this, yes. I see marriage for some of you. I see engagement. I see celebrating successes together. Yeah, this definitely feels very strongly some energy towards like once you come into contact with this person, it's like they support you and you support them, and it's a mutual, like you see how there's two very equal wands on each side, kind of like this, just celebrating together. It feels very like they're happy for you, you're happy for them, you're both successful. That's wonderful. What's going on here then? What else is there? That's the end goal, right? Interesting. I'm getting some weird sensations in my right arm and hand area. So that's the masculine side. Could be that your masculine is still working on, your masculine counterpart still working on themselves. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, it feels like they are still working on themselves. Like they're allowing obstacles to get in their way. They're being a little irresponsible right now. So, it definitely feels like they've just got some more they need to do before y'all merge as a union. And I see you as this Queen of Cups here. This is about really coming into oneself, being emotionally aware, very open heart-centered person, intuitive, compassionate. This is someone who you could tell anything to and they'll look at you with the most non-judgmental eyes you've ever seen. This is someone people love to talk to because they don't judge them. Nobody, like whenever you come across someone who's non-judgmental, it's just like a breath of fresh air, right? I'm hearing the question, why do we judge, actually? That's an interesting question. Why do we judge others and their journey? Is it our journey? No. I think we judge others and their journey when it makes us face our own journey. When it makes us face the decisions that we've yet to make or whatever, or if we're insecure in ourselves, we might judge others. Usually when we judge, it's because they're reflecting something that we have inside of us. I know that's hard to accept. It took me the longest time to accept that. Yes, the High Priestess is here. So I feel like you and your divine counterpart are very intuitive. You can feel each other. You're very aware of the connection y'all have, even if you haven't met yet. Okay? I can't help but to smile with this. Yes, the world. Y'all think the world of each other. It's like y'all have lived many, many, many lifetimes together and may not have been together, but in this lifetime you're finally meeting and it feels like a completed cycle. Like you've done a lot of growing separately and now it's time for you to grow fully together. The Two of Swords is here, but I'm not sure what that's about. So let's see what that's about, Spirit. Queen of Wands. So there's a choice it feels like you're going to have to make that takes courage, that takes confidence. Hold on, let me get some more energy with this. Spirit, what is the message here? The Ten of Cups came out. So this is another 10 as well as just happiness. I feel happiness and celebration. So why is the Two of Swords here? Why do I feel so stuck on it? That's what it is. So the energy is that you get stuck on one little thing. There's like one thing that... Oh, okay. So there may be something about your counterpart that's like really glaring at you And it could be, their physical looks. It could be that they, I don't know, don't have a job, which I don't see that happening, but or maybe they have a second thumb, or I don't know. There's just like this glaring thing that if you had been in a different time of your life before you had healed your heart, it would have stopped you from being with this person. It's a very superficial, I feel, reason to not be with someone. My dogs are barking, so I may have to go because someone might be here. But let me finish out this thought. So, this is saying that if you can make a decision that you want to move forward with this person, despite whatever this glaring thing is, you're going to be very happy. Like, this thing should not stop you from being with them. Okay. So before I have to like go in a hurry, I want to end on an animal card real quick. All right. What animal has a message for the collective? What animal has a message for the collective? We have antelope, decisive action. Yes, this is the time of deciding what you want to do. Do you want to keep going the way you're going, or do you want to surrender it to spirit and go in a different direction? Decisive action. You're being told that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action. You have a door right in front of you. Trust your instincts here. So you may be seeing deer lately, or antelope, but probably deer. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. I'm very excited for you guys. So if you would like a personal reading, check out my Etsy store where I have most of my options there for the services I provide. Spiritual Teacher for You on Etsy. I have channeled art there, readings there, and spiritual coaching available. So thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Much love and light.